Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today I'm going to be filming a Q&A for you guys. I put up a poll on my Instagram telling you guys to ask me questions that you would like for me to answer. So I'm going to be answering a couple today, and yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, to start off, I've gotten so many people asking me this question. It's how old are you? So I'm 16 years old. I was born the 10th of October 2008. I've actually talked about it on my Instagram. Like, I've had a lot of people ask me that, and whenever I say I'm 16 or I was born in 2008, nobody really believes me and everybody tells me I'm older. But no, I'm not. I'm actually 16 years old. How old were you when you started working out? So I was actually 14-ish. I was about to turn 15. I was working out at home. I didn't have a gym membership, so I only had like 2 dumbbells. It was pretty effective, but whenever people ask me how long have you been working out for, I don't really count from when I first started, because in the beginning I was just learning how to work out. I didn't have the proper form. I wasn't consistent. So I don't say that I've been working out since I was 14, but that's when I first started getting into fitness and weightlifting. What's one fitness mistake you made when starting out? There's actually a bunch. Now if I'm like thinking back at it, from the previous question, there's actually quite a lot of mistakes. And the first one being, I didn't used to train upper body and I would only train legs. I was like my main priority. I would train legs like 4 times a week. I wouldn't track my protein. Another thing is I wasn't consistent with my exercises. So I would always be switching up exercises every workout, which obviously that is the last thing you should be doing. You have to stay consistent. How do you deal with hate and criticism? Now you're gonna think of it in a way where if you're not doing something in life, you're not gonna get hated on. It usually says more about the person hating than it does about you. And I'm just saying that you shouldn't let those people affect you, because they're literally hating on you when you're trying and they're not. That's all I have to say on that. It's actually the next day, but let's move on to the next question. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Now, honestly, this is kind of hard to answer because I'm still pretty young and 10 years is a long time. But in 10 years, I definitely see myself as someone who has grown like physically and mentally. By then, I'll be 26 years old, and I'm not exactly sure which career I'll be pursuing. But I know I want to be successful in whatever I choose, while still creating content and focusing on fitness. And my main goal is to keep improving every day and becoming the best version of myself. How do you find the positive things in life? Now this question really is making me think, because how do you find the positive when everything is going wrong? But you have to have faith that everything will work out no matter what. And you gotta keep in mind that if it doesn't happen in the way you wanted it to happen, it will happen in a better way than you imagined. Everything happens for a reason. Every obstacle you go through in life is gonna build you as a person. Now, last question we'll be answering is, how do you keep pushing yourself? What's the biggest motivation? Now, the reason why I hate relying on motivation is because it always comes and goes. Now, if I had to say one thing that really motivates me to do something, is how I will feel afterwards. If I'm doing something that I really don't want to do, I know that afterwards I'm gonna be feeling the most accomplished I've ever been and just gonna be feeling good. But in order to be doing that thing and being motivated for the end result, is that you have to have discipline. So if I don't feel like doing it, I force myself to do it anyway, because I know that the end result is going to be making me feel so much better. But yeah, just imagine how you feel after completing that task that you keep postponing for another day. Just do it. And that is all for today's Q&A. If you guys made it this far into the video, comment this emoji. And if you've got any more questions, drop them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer. And thank you guys for watching.